how to set goals and achieve them. There's loads of different people I speak to in the gym on a daily basis, but there's three categories of people that stand out. The first category is people who don't even know what they're doing. Like, no disrespect to gym beginners, of course, you can experiment for the first 1 to 2 months. That's normal. But if you've been going to the gym like 3 months, for example, 4, you should know what you want and what you're doing. The second category is people who actually know what they're doing, but they don't know what kind of physique they want to get in the future. This is the type of people when I ask them, oh, what are your goals, for example, in the next year? Or I just want to get a bit more fit. What does that mean? Fit is not a real goal to set. So, in definition, this category of people, they actually know they want to head in a specific direction, but they don't know exactly what they want to get. The third type of people is people who actually know what they want and they have structured their life around getting that thing. This is the type of people when you ask them, oh, what are your goals for the next year? Oh yeah, I want to put on X kilograms of muscle mass and I want to make $5,000 a month. Boom. And they have a deadline for it. I'll get into it later. So, these three categories, they correspond with the three different types of ways people set goals. So, the first person, this person doesn't even know what they want. They don't know what direction they're heading in. They're just floating on the water, waiting for the river to take them somewhere. The second type of people, they know a general direction they're heading in, but they're not steering the ship, for example. They're just letting their habits do something for them, but they don't know what they're gonna get in the end. The third type of people, they have structured their habits around their goals. They have structured their days, their life around getting what they want. These types of people, they're gonna take 3 important steps that I will tell you now. First of all, write down 10 goals you want to achieve in your life. They should be pretty big goals. You're gonna take out 9 or 8 of them. So we're gonna focus on 1 to 2 big goals you want to do as soon as possible. Once you pick those goals, we're gonna structure your day around them and the task that will get you the closest to getting to that achievement. Now, what you can see here, I've made myself a habit tracker where this is a good tactic for keeping you accountable and reminding you that you have to do something about your goals every day. So I would recommend you doing something like that. Just write out the date and 2 of the habits that will get you closer to your goals. The third thing is aligning your mentality to it. Now, I say this in my paid program, link in bio, but you should align your mentality to making work fun. Now, immediately you think, how would that even be possible? Well, when you prioritize it and you make it the reason you're alive, It's actually really fun living like this, trust me. So how do we do that? Well, we eliminate the intention of growing anywhere else. So, for example, you've picked your biggest priority right now in growing your business. Well, this would mean you have to stop growing in the gym. I know this sounds scary, but when you actually switch to the intention, the intention of maintaining what you have in the gym, for example, of course, you'll remain at 90% of what you have done. So I recommend going into extreme seasons, which you focus on this one goal for 3 to 6 months. And you will outpace everyone when you've got one big priority and that's all you do. You obsess over it. So, yes, obsession is one of the most powerful things you can do. Second, be accountable and do your habits every day. And third, keep one single priority to a maximum, but I wouldn't recommend that because it's kind of in a duality. You're having to make decisions between prioritizing one or the other anyways. So pick one. If you can do it, do two, of course, if you can align them both to your life. But I would suggest doing one. So, this has been the video, and subscribe right now. Have a good one.